It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go from Lumen Field. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by the third-year southpaw, a top 10 pick 3 drafts ago, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To the air with Penix. He tucks it and takes off. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Again, it's Cook. Escapes a defender. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving, too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus. There is so much on the plate with linebackers in today's game, running sideline to sidelines, covering deep, but in this case, yeah, making a sure tackle on a big tight end behind the line.
Working on second down. Penix. He's got Jalen Lane. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Penix on third down. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Another one for Cook. And he gets home. Touchdown Seahawks. So a good, strong start. Don't know how long these guys are going to be out there in this preseason game before other guys get shuffled in, but hey, they'd be happy if every personnel combination executed like that one did.
You did feel the motivation there, though, because a lot of these guys, especially the young guys, they are auditioning for a job. And this first group out, well, they set the bar pretty darn high.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. They're led out by the first overall pick in the draft. Help lead Indiana football's turnaround, Fernando Mendoza.
You aren't drafting the quarterback on day 2 unless you think there's a chance one day you could see him start. Maybe he's a rookie. Maybe it's later down the line, Kate, but his audition begins right now.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he gets him around 6 there. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down now for Mendoza. He nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. Finds Montgomery on the drop down. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that is good for a Cowboy first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Nice run there on first down, Brock. Now his defense a little vulnerable ahead of his second down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. If you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Now Mendoza. And this throw's going to be incomplete. Third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 2 yards to go.
It's Montgomery on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need a little bit, but all they can manage was a lone yard there, Brock. They're headed fourth down now.
You know what that's called, Kate? That is called block destruction. It is the only way in those situations defensively up front that you win in that manner. They destroyed it at the point of attack.
Here's Tootin. This is going to have them the first down. Lead less than a yard, Brock, but they barely got that. They did get enough to keep them out there, though. Here's Mendoza. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Mendoza on second. Into a crowd and intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Gabriel off the play action. Has it down close. And in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is Mendoza. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So as the Cowboys offense heads back to the field, let's take a look at their offensive coordinator, Clayton Adams. He's in his 2nd year as OC with the Cowboys, 8th overall as a coach in the NFL. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Mendoza from the pistol. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Mendoza now. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
At the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And a Cowboy first down.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd down. This is Mendoza. Short pass brought in. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Mendoza. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. Got a nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught by Harrison. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
It's Mendoza. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Mendoza working. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be Lincoln's 2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Mendoza going for it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Seahawks get it back after making it 3rd. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Thomas snags it over the middle. And they've got a first down, giving them a gain of 13 on that previous play. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. First and 10 for Mendoza. Now 7-15, throwing the football. Here's a throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And a good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So entering the locker room's got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the... Welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. At a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Has this at the 6.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Run for Montgomery to start the half. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mendoza from the shotgun. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Andre Cisco. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mendoza from the gun. Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
And they don't get the catch they... They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This tackle is after a gain of about 13, and that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First and 10, Mendoza. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
Right, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throw left side, complete. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down, too.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second down now for Mendoza. He throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yards to go.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
still third down.
Backed up by the false start flag. Here's 3rd and 15. Now Mendoza. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to go for a gain of about 9. Not bad in most spots, but here they showed what they needed. It's 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. It's Mendoza. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the... Here's Mendoza. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. And he had it, but no, can't complete the pro... Wind up turning it over. Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Mendoza on 2nd. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he just dropped another. A lot of catches have gone through his hands in this game, Brock. That one brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He connects downfield. And he's going to be stopped right away, but that 13-yard gain, enough to extend this drive.
13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Mendoza now. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Harrison Jr.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
This is Mendoza. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Mendoza. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, he picked up the first. From the red zone on first. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Second down, and this is Mendoza. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Improvising, and he hits his mark. Touchdown, Dallas. Bayshul Tootin scoring on the... drive. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for two.
The Cowboys will
Mendoza. And he has it in the end zone for two, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.